Hey Scorpio, welcome to Intuition Loading. I'm Kiara T. Hawkins and I am here for energy. Energy can be on people, places, signs, things, and circumstances. This is for the Zodiac energy of Scorpio. This is the last reading of 12. I did them all in one seating. It took me a couple hours, but I'm letting you know that because death energy is death and transformation. I do feel like this Mercury retrograde has been, or is going to be, very transformative. Okay, let's see what we got here for Scorpio energy. Remember, I'm not here for like, shares, or subscriptions, so I leave it up to you to decide how big this channel should grow, will grow, and how broad the messages will spread. Okay, let's step into the energy of Scorpio. What we got? Let's go, Scorpio, during the Mercury retrograde. You got justice out here. There's a level of karma out here. I also feel like you're calling something here. Fair and square here. Six of Pentacles. This is the minor arcana for justice. Double up on justice energy. Something is not fair. You're calling a spade, calling something for what it is. I also feel like you're calling out favoritism here. Queen of Swords energy. I feel like you're calling out. This is a lot of Libra energy too. Libra energy was see Capricorn. This is what they want. You definitely need to look into that Libra energy here because I feel like you're calling out favoritism and fairness. I feel like someone may be getting more attention, or there may be more plans being made towards a particular person, family, or situation when it comes around this holiday time. Someone may be getting PTO that ain't been there long enough, or they getting somebody day the fool here in reverse here. Yeah, this is calling something fair and square. If something's not fair, I'm not finna move forward anymore. With the fool in reverse, there is no forward movement. Like, I'm finna call a spade, and this is that. This is it. That's what I just heard here with the Seven of Swords. Calling somebody on their lie here. It's been self-restricting, self-limiting long enough. It's been, someone's been stuck long enough, Scorpio. Look. You're hurting, you're disappointed, and you're not about to let this seep through and spoil you. You're letting this toxicity and this pain out. That's what I'm picking up. Where you have Scorpio on your chart here. Something is not right, something's not fair, something's not cool. You're doing what needs to be done for you here. You're not worried about everyone else, and you're not taking anybody else's L. You're not protecting anyone else's heart, is what I'm picking up here during this retrograde here. For the Scorpio Zodiac energy during this Mercury retrograde. These cards, I think. You got the prayer and the nectar. This is like praying for grace to me. Let me see what the nectar is. This is definitely like praying for grace to me. It's also giving the energy of like you've been trying to say it nicely here. Glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination, fixation on fixing, aggressive approach to healing. That's what I'm picking up. You're calling something out, calling favoritism out, calling out how you feeling because you're ready to heal. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed, and it comes in a subtle form that you may be overlooking. I'm feeling like it's about to be under this Christmas holiday thing, like what people are getting, who's getting what, like why is so-and-so getting something bigger, why is so-and-so getting something more here. See the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes. There's an endorphin that is actually being released right now. And I feel like you're not even I feel like you're not tripping. This is giving me the energy of like kind of like saying things that are hurtful or mean, but you're just coming from an honest place here. You ain't trying to hurt nobody, but at the same time it make you feel better, you know. And if they gotta be hurt so that you can heal, they gotta be hurt today because you tired of being the one that's hurt. So that's kind of what I got out here with the prayer. Offering to be of service, asking for guidance. Yeah, you're like, hear me out. Hear me out. This card reminds us of its importance to get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it's time. Nothing else will do. You just begging for some type of understanding, some type of explanation. I'm feeling like somebody's really going through when it comes to their family around this holiday time. Feeling outcast, feeling like the black sheep, feeling like why am I just not enough, with the Justice card being out here and the Fool in reverse. Like, well, respectfully, I can't do this no more. I'm not happy here anymore. I just can't do this anymore. Like, it's not you, it's me. You know, like, if this is who you are and how you are, then I get it. But this isn't good enough for me. It's not enough for me. I've been constantly trying to make myself accept this decision, but it's not good enough for me. I'm never going to get used to being treated like this. 7, 8, 9 of Swords. It causes me anxiety. I keep trying to show up for you. I keep receiving little of nothing. Definitely less than half. But I keep thinking one day it's going to be different. One day you're going to change. And it's just not happening. So I quit. And I feel like you're saying all this because you want them to fight for you. They don't. Fool's in reverse. There is no new cycle. You're asking them to care, and they don't. During this Mercury retrograde, you want answers from the past here. Why when I was younger you didn't show up? Why didn't I receive this? Why didn't you come see me this one time? You know, why did you give my sister this, give my dad that? Why did you go here instead of there? Why did you believe this over that? They don't want to do this with you though. They rather live a lie. So you're going to have to walk. If I was on the outside looking in and I wasn't sure if this was me, Spirit, how would I recognize it to just hit me in the face? How make it obvious, please. The Sun with the 6 of Wands. It is obvious with the 4 of Wands because it's your family. It's your job. And you've been somewhere fixed energy. Scorpio is fixed energy. You've been here for a while. You're the matriarch, manager. You've been here for a while. It's just not giving here. 4 of Wands. Being inconsistent. 8 of Wands in reverse. There's been no speed, no reproduction, no manifestation. Look, you've been standing still, stuck, stagnant. This is how you would know it's you. It's obvious. People may have been saying, why do you deal with that? Why do you put up with that? When are you going to leave? Why don't you stop? Like, what's up with you? And you just like, Ace of Wands in reverse. There is no newness here. No initiation. There's no spark. This is a false start. Empty promise here. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to have to choose you. Empress energy out here with the Hermit. You're abundant in yourself. By yourself. Know thyself to honor thyself. This is like you realizing your worth here. Realizing that you'll never realize your worth here. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, with whoever. So, I choose me, and she told me to tell you to never hurt her again. And her name is me. She loves me more than you'll ever know. That's Tamia, me. Loving you and loving her, which was herself, don't seem to work at all. So patiently, she's waiting for you to tell me that she needs love. I'm waiting for you to notice that I'm hurting. You know, if I have to choose, I choose me. That's what this is here. What's the advice for this energy out here? What's the advice for this, please? Unfinished symphony here with milk and honey. You got work and abundance and so much more light to live. Like unfinished symphony out here with that milk and honey card on the bottom of the deck. You got other stuff to do. You've been distracted by this long enough, okay? It's not giving what it needs to give. You have been released. Advice? Yeah, go to the sea. I can't make it up. This ain't never going to be what it is. It's never going to be done. They're never going to change. It's never going to stop. It's time for you to go. There's nothing else here for you to do. Like, you can go now. Spirit saw that you tried. You put your work in. But this is that. Not for you. It's in reverse here with the community here. With this not for you coming out here, it's time for you to go, because there are things and people who are looking for you. You have a community that's looking for you. You have been constantly having a reservation, and you've been having people who do respect, honor, and love you blocked, because you've been letting this energy over here that lies to you and keeps you stagnant and doesn't equally reciprocate with you fill in that place. This is like the job across the street saying, man, you're a hard worker. We would love to have you here. And you're like, well, thanks. And then you go right across the street into that nasty job with that nasty coworker, nasty manager, little check. And the whole time the building across the street, like, man, we wish they could come. Man, we hate that they let them treat them like that. Hey, man, why they treat you like that? Come over here. We'll treat you better. It's okay. They're just having a bad day today. This is also domestic violence. They didn't mean to hit me. It didn't hurt. It wasn't that bad. Or I started it. How long? How long? It's like, please don't hit me again or I'm going to have to leave. Please don't hit me again. If you do it again, I really have to leave. Well, you might well come on then, because people are watching and waiting on you. Spirit, anything else for this Scorpio energy? Major challenges to overcome. Work achievement, success, waiting for news. Do not be tempted here. You got work to put in and stuff to do here. In the meantime, don't listen to nothing that they got to say to you. Position of authority. Hold your ground. They're going to call you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to blame you. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise, and romance, celebration, or party. You could have a child here, or you could have a child that needs your attention, a business that needs your attention. You got your own thing. That's your little red wagon. A period of ill health and depression. Fixed energy. It's really just the separation that's killing you out here. You don't like to do nothing new here. Compliments from an admirer here. I'm seeing that you could very well go, this very next situation, next job or whatever could be great for you. But an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross is here with financial pinch, guaranteed success in September. Your advice is in the Virgo energy too. Somebody gonna try to blackmail you to stay. Basically, even though you've told them the problem a million times and they still don't want to change. So now what? You're saying basically, I want to stay, but you won't change. And they like, so? And now you saying, okay, so bye. Now they like, you ain't really gonna leave. And when you do, they gonna cut up because they know you a good catch. Know you a good worker. Wherever you have this in your chart, hey, for those of you cross watching, they might not be the best lover, but they could be an amazing worker. They might not be the best worker, but they're an amazing husband or wife. So you just got to see where you have it in your chart here with the moon here. There's things about you that's untapped deep down inside here. There's a big heart that you have. You got a lot of love and emotion here, Scorpio. You deep. This person didn't want to explore that. They wanted to treat you like anything, anybody, keep you surface level, and they wanted you to just deal with it. And look, you just tired of it now. They've worn you down. So it's their fault that you need healing now. They fault you stress, you toss, you turn. You have nightmares that you praying to God to get away from them. Anyway, this is what I have for you. Links to personals, how much they are, how to get them, everything's below. Remember that you get what you ask for. So be very, very clear that you're ready for the answers and the clarity, and that you really have worthy things to ask about. I love you, and until we meet again, keep growing.